Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Out of Continues podcast. This is episode 219. This is a weekly podcast posted up every Monday on outofcontinues.com as an MP3, or it goes up before that on youtube.com/outofcontinues as a video. We talk about video games and related topics. I am your host, Stafa, and with me on this episode is Adam.
Hi, everybody.
How's it going? You sound pretty enthusiastic.
Just great.
Awesome. All right. So the way this episode segments will be structured is we're gonna have our main topic, which this week will be on better video game characters that would make better presidential candidates than Donald Trump. After that, we got a quick announcement, and then we got some news.
How long is your list?
I have it's not a very long list. It's
Really?
well, we gotta keep in mind I didn't make a long list for one, and secondly, the candidates have to the nominees have to be American, and also they have to be of the right age, which I think, what was it, like in the at least 35 or something like that, or 40s or something like that?
You're asking the wrong person.
I don't know. They definitely have to be an adult to be a presidential candidate.
I'm an adult.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
So anyways, yeah. So before we get going, quick disclaimer: all opinions expressed on the show are of our own and not of our employers or the past, present, or future. So let's get going and talk about our main topic, because this man that few of you know about, Donald J. Trump, he shows up on my Facebook feed a lot, and I figure, I mean, I don't really like to make, political stances on this show, but I figure, let's
This
put
isn't a political stance.
Yeah, this isn't a political stance. Yeah, this is like we're gonna put a video game twist to this and talk about video game characters that would be better presidential candidates than him. So okay, so I have it's basically a top 5 structure. We're starting at number 5, going down to number 1.
Well, I'm glad you've got a top 5, because I don't have anything, because I've been busy running around today.
All right. So the first candidate I have on here, we're going to keep it simple. We have Peter Pepper, and you might know him as the chef from Burger Time. So the reason why I put him on this list is because, first of all, he's a blue-collar worker. He's a man of the people. He understands us. He works with us. Also, he's very brave. He goes against giant food monsters. And also, he knows how to serve on time. He gets us what we want, which is giant burgers, and he gets on time.
That's all.
He knows how to feed the people. Yep.
That's all America needs. I'm gonna give you some cheeseburgers and giant burgers.
Yep.
That's
and
what you need.
He knows how to prepare them too by walking over them.
That's right. That's how I do it, man. I just step on them. Just whatever's on the bottom of my shoe, that's your topping.
That's delicious.
That's right.
So, would you agree? Peter Pepper.
Better than Trump?
Yeah.
We need like a check mark thing. Like go in and do a check mark special effect or something.
Yep. Next on the list, number 4 on my list, William B.J. Blazkowicz.
There you go.
So, I'm pretty sure he's of the right age. He's all American.
All American.
He's an all-American hero. And he went to another country to kill as many Nazis as possible.
Nazis.
Nazis. How much more American can you get than that? Come on now. Can you? Well, you can, because we're going to get to more down the list, but
Ooh,
yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah. But, I mean, presidential candidate quality?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but definitely better than Trump.
I mean, if John McCain was qualified, I mean, Blazkowicz has to be.
Yeah.
And he, you know.
And and Blazkowicz, he definitely he sticks to his stances. His stances are shoot Nazis in the face,
That's right.
eat dog food to gain health. Hey, he has a health plan too. Dog
Right?
food.
No flip flopping there.
Exactly. All right. So next on the list. So originally I put down Walking Dead's Clementine, but she's too young.
Oh, just
Yeah, so then I scratched her off, and I was like, I'll replace her with Kenny from Walking Dead. Because look, Kenny, he loves his family. He has family values. He's good with his hands. He knows how to fix trucks and stuff like that. And on top of that, he's vengeful. What else do you need out of an American president? You piss him off, he will come after you.
yeah, but Kenny was a little cray-cray. Just a little.
Hey, is he more cray-cray than Trump?
Trump's not cray-cray. Trump is something else.
I think he's better than Trump.
My sock is better than Trump.
Ready to move on to number 2?
Number 2?
Number 2 on my list. Renegade Shepherd. Not Paragon Shepherd,
No.
Renegade Shepherd. Because Renegade Shepherd is all American. He's not only that, but he has foreign policy. He goes to outer space and kills aliens. Kills everyone. He'll push you. He'll kick you off of a building if you don't like what you say.
That is true.
Come on now. Renegade Shepherd.
Renegade Shepherd.
For America.
Renegade Shepherd. For America.
Exactly. So I have some honorable mentions before we get to number 1.
Okay.
So these honorable mentions could not make it onto the list because of one reason or another. First honorable mention is Mario. I wanted to get him on the list because he's a blue-collar worker. He's a working man. He's working multiple blue-collar jobs like, plumber, construction worker, referee.
That's true.
He's done all sorts. He even has an MD, so he's educated.
Right.
But I don't know if he's American or not. I know he's from Brooklyn, but was he born here or was he born in Italy? I don't know. Gotta see that. I gotta see that birth certificate.
Oh, so you're a birther?
Gotta see Mario's birth certificate. All right. So next, honorable mention, Brock Lesnar. Because some might argue he is a video game created character brought to life. If you go into like a wrestling game and pump up the stats all the way and make the biggest character and then put like a dumb sword tattoo on the chest.
Let's do it before the sword tattoo.
Plus he has some good presidential credentials. I mean, he will go if a country messes with America, he will go out there and send them to Suplex City himself.
That's right, Suplex City.
Exactly. But since since he technically is not a video game character brought to life, he is a real man.
Video games. He is in video games.
But he's not a video game character. He's a real man. He can't make the list. The final honorable mention that could not make the list is Kratos. So why he was going to make the list? Why he was going to make the list is because he's, first of all, he's strong. He's very selfish. He destroyed the world for selfish means. You know, that makes him better than Trump, right?
That's true.
But the reason why he can't make the list is because he's Greek. Sorry,
Darn.
Kratos, not American. Can't be an American president. So, the number one pick. Are you ready?
Number one pick.
This
Number one.
this video game character, or this character, he's a womanizer. He's rich, has unbelievable blonde hair, saved America from illegal aliens. I know that sounds like Donald Trump, but I'm talking about Duke Nukem here. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah. That's actually halfway through this list. I was like, I wonder if he has Duke Nukem on his list. But yeah, I agree.
Number one. Plus, he's an egomaniac. You know. Oh man, that sounds like Donald Trump as well. But I think he'd do a better job.
I think he would too. Again, my sock would do a better job than Trump. So,
Do you have any honorable mentions you want to throw out there?
I mean, there's like Guile. He's American,
Yeah. Also has unbelievable blonde hair.
right?
Yeah.
And he Sonic Boom a fool in the face. What is the boxing dude from Killer Instinct?
Oh,
TJ Combo?
yeah, TJ Combo.
Yeah. I think he's American.
Yeah, he has like his shirt's an American flag.
Yeah. So, I mean, and he's the same thing as Guile. He'd punch a fool in the face.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't forget Balrog. Like, my fight money. So yeah, those are some good honorable mentions. You know, Balrog, you know, he has money on his mind. And his mind on his money.
Well, that's funny seeing how, if we're doing news in the correct order, Balrog and that, fits right in, doesn't it?
Yeah. All right. I know that was a dumb main topic, but we didn't have anything else going on.
Nothing. Like I said, I've been busy and was busy today, so.
All right. So let's move on. You know what else would make a great president? It would be something called DreamHost. Because DreamHost, they are a web service that offers unlimited storage, unlimited bandwidth, user-friendly interface, and they also optimize to use content managers such as WordPress and many other features. All that just for $8.95 US a month. And it gets better. If you use the promo code OUTOFCONTINUES, it'll waive away the setup fee and get you a free domain registration. That's pretty amazing. Like, can any presidential candidates even offer something like that? No.
Oh,
That's pretty awesome.
browser crashed.
And what's that?
My browser crashed.
You know, I played it smooth and acted like you never left.
I don't care.
See, the listeners would have never known that you were gone.
Hey, it happens.
So, anyways, one quick announcement is we can use some iTunes reviews. If you use iTunes, we can we'd really appreciate that you'd leave a review because it's one of the single most helpful things you can do for the show. Pretty much the way how Apple's iTunes charts work is that they go by a week-by-week basis. And if you basically, if we don't get any reviews at all on a week, then it's like we have no reviews, period. So we don't even show up on the Apple iTunes charts. And since we haven't had a review since like 2013, we haven't been showing up on the charts at all. So please leave a review. We'd really appreciate it. But if you can't leave a review for whatever reason, like you already left a review or you have trouble accessing your iTunes account because of some dumb credit card thing that it's giving you trouble with, then we'd also appreciate that if you want and you still want to help us out, we do appreciate if you share the podcast on social media such as Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, whatever. We would really appreciate it. So let's move on and get into the news. So here we go. I'm sharing that. First news we have for this week. It's been a slow week for news. In fact, originally I had a bunch of like DC and Marvel stuff in here, but I took like all but one out because I was like, you know what? If I keep all those in there, we're going to have more DC and Marvel stuff than we're going to have video game stuff.
Right.
So here we go. Anyways, the first article I got on here, we have, we're talking about EA Sports UFC 2. Now, you played the first EA Sports UFC, right?
Yep.
You liked that game, right?
It was all right.
They had Bruce Lee in that game. That was their special guest person, right?
Yeah.
And the Terminator.
No.
I know that was WWE.
Yes.
So yeah, they had Bruce Lee, and this year they have Mike Tyson. They have two Mike Tysons. They have young Mike Tyson with hair and no face tattoo, and they have older Mike Tyson with shaved bald and a face tattoo. What are your thoughts on this?
I know he's a fan, but I like the other two characters that they're going to have more than I like the Mike Tyson because they're also going to have Boss Rutan and Kazushi Sakuraba. But I mean, I understand that. Okay, Mike Tyson. Everybody knows who Mike Tyson is.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been in movies. Younger people that don't know boxing or have no interest in it, they're not going to know Mike Tyson from back in the days when Mike Tyson was one of the scariest people on earth.
Yeah.
I mean,
he broke his back.
He was
spinal.
Scary.
You ever see that clip where he says he broke his back?
No.
He's like, I broke my back, and the announcer's like, what do you mean by that? And then he gives him the mic again, and Mike Tyson just looks at him. He's like, spinal.
But and I understand that Mike Tyson's a fan. I think the coolest thing about this is I'm pretty sure that he is the first actual person, anything, to be in the three combat sports: a pro wrestling game, a boxing game, and now an MMA game. I think that that's neat. Mm-hmm. But other than that, I mean, what's going to happen when, okay, I'm going to be dependent. Does it say what weight class he's going to be in? Probably a heavyweight because that's what he fought at. Okay, I'm going to be Daniel Cormier or Cain Velasquez. I'm going to take him down. What's his ground game going to be like?
He's a submission artist.
So they're gonna have to, buff up his ground game and submission defense and stuff like that, or it's gonna be at zero. You know what I mean?
It could be like that guy that had one glove on
Art Jimerson.
Yeah, in UFC 1.
Yeah.
He could be like that dude.
But I mean, it's neat and all. It's cool. They have a celebrity guest, I guess. I guess they're shooting for what WWE's doing. Let's put Terminator in there.
Well, at least they're putting in real people in these games like Bruce Lee and Mike Tyson rather than Terminator.
Well, again, we're talking an actual MMA game versus a pro wrestling game where you're going to have all kinds of stupid characters. So Terminator fits in that, I guess.
I mean, like in WWE, I can expect them putting, RoboCop or Predator or,
Hey, that was WCW with RoboCop. Get it right.
Well, WWE bought WCW.
Yeah, but they haven't brought RoboCop back.
Hey, he can be saving Sting.
Nobody can save Sting because Sting is probably never going to wrestle again because of injury.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, my point is,
at least he's real.
They're adding in like actual, combat competitors in there. I mean, well, Bruce Lee, I don't think he was in any competitions. I'm not too sure about that, but he was a martial artist at least.
The thing with Bruce Lee was people tout him as the first actual mixed martial artist because he didn't just go with one form. He would pick things from different things and make his own. That's what this whole crap not getting into, but people tout him as the first. He was ahead of his time in a lot of things. And
just like Av continues.
Well, if you ask certain people,
Anyways, let's move on.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
So, the new installment in this franchise, Five Nights at Freddy's RP. What's it called?
World.
Five Nights at Freddy's World.
FNAF.
Oh,
World.
Yeah, FNAF World. So, for those of you that are watching this on YouTube, you can see it's a lot more cutesy looking. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be irony and then it gets darker later on in the game. I'm not too sure. But either way, it's definitely a different looking game. It's also an RPG rather than a horror game. So this game got released early. It came out, I think, this last week, and it was supposed to come out next month. And the developer came out with a public statement apologizing, saying, basically, to paraphrase, he says, yeah, he's been criticized for releasing his games too early ever since the first Five Nights at Freddy's, and this is the first time he has actually felt that he's released a game too early, because it seems that this game has a lot of issues, as far as missing features, such as, so this is an RPG. It doesn't even have a stats page for your characters.
Huh.
Yeah. So basic RPG functions. So I mean, when I say this is RPG, it's more your Final Fantasies, your SNES era Final Fantasy. It's a JRPG basically. Turn-based. You have your characters on one side of the screen and the enemies on the other side of the screen, and you take turns attacking each other, stuff like that. So it's that type of RPG.
Right.
and there's like no stats page for the characters. You know, a lot of missing features that are in your basic RPG, and you know, it's getting a lot of criticism. I mean, even though it has a lot of positive reviews because there's some fans that just love this series, uh, you know, there's at the same time there's still a lot of criticism saying, "Hey, this game, you know, has been rushed out and is missing a lot of features that should be there."
Right.
You know, this is probably, I think, the third time on this podcast where I've talked about this developer, and you know, like I've said all those previous times, I've never played the Five Nights at Freddy's games, so I can't really judge the quality of those games. But like, I just found it very awkward that there was 4 Five Nights at Freddy's released within the span of a calendar year.
Right.
You know, and now you have essentially a fifth game, but this is more of a spin-off. Like, it's not the same type of game.
Right.
So, you know, within a year and a half, this developer has released 5 games. You know,
I'm on the same boat as you. I haven't played any of them. I have no interest in that genre of game at all.
yeah, yeah,
I mean, people can complain all they want. That's what the internet's for. But if people are buying them and liking them,
hmm
then if not saying that he doesn't have to change anything or fix anything, because I mean, obviously he's knows that he has to fix stuff.
yeah.
But
I mean, he
I
came out
mean,
with this public apology.
right, that's what I'm saying. But if people are going to continue to buy them, then I don't blame him for keep on releasing them. You know?
Well, I think this is like one of those situations where it's like, check yourself before you wreck yourself, and he's getting to that point where he might wreck himself if he does not you know, slow down with these quick releases of games.
Do you think that maybe it took him by surprise how popular the game was? So he put out the first one and then people bought it up, because I remember when the first one came out, it was kind of like
It basically got popular because of like Twitch streamers
right.
with their you know, their webcam in the corner showing their face, go, "Oh, I'm scared."
Right. And then, it got like popular, it seemed like instantly.
Yeah.
So then he keeps on pumping them out and pumping them out and pumping them out and pumping them out.
Yeah.
And if it's just him working on them, I don't know how big the team is.
It's just him.
Well, if it's just him, then yeah, I mean, you're going to have bugs. Stuff like this is going to happen.
Yeah.
But as long as he fixes them and doesn't tarnish his reputation too hard, then people will continue to buy him.
Yeah. I mean,
Because,
like
you said, people like that universe. People
one of the things that I talked about in the previous podcast about this developer is that he basically you know, he said that he feels that he's blessed to be in this situation because he was working retail stores like Dollar General and Target, and like, you know, his supervisors above him were like high school students that, you know, were just losers. And you know, now he finally, you know, got his break where he's making enough money where he, you know, he could spend time with his family and stuff like that.
Right.
You know, maybe he, you know, just like you said, you know, he get caught by surprise, and you know, it's like, hey, I'm gonna capitalize off of this. And unfortunately, his, you know, capitalizing off of the success is leading him to a you know, a release cycle that's too quick.
Right. Maybe he needs help. Maybe he needs to get another guy or whatever to do stuff for him.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? I mean, because that's what happens. You know, if you release something and it becomes successful, you need to get more help if you're going to continue to iterate on it. You know,
Hmm.
especially as quickly as he's been doing it. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. This is what I should do.
So
I should
maybe
make it. I should make my own dumb game where people can play on Twitch. I don't know. What's underneath the sheets. I sent you the link to that game, right?
I can't remember. You're asking the wrong person to remember something,
All
dude.
right, then who's your daddy?
Oh
Something
God.
like that. Just something really dumb. That's what I need to do. Make a dumb game where
Isn't
people are
there
like, oh,
one on there like showering with daddy or something like that?
yep. Yes, there
Uh,
is.
shower with your dad simulator. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just and let's see. I just want to do this for me. I want to see how many reviews this stupid thing has. 4,631. Overwhelmingly positive. That's depressing.
Yep.
I
Oh,
hate video games. I'm never going to play another game again.
are you?
That just that hurts my head.
Here we go. What's under your blanket? That's what it is.
Oh, yeah, you did. You sent it to me. That's so stupid.
See, it's like a 99-cent game, and they're making a lot of money because it's such a dumb premise, and like you have people on IGN like, oh, check out this really dumb game, and then people end up checking it out and buying it.
You know, that's another problem with games being so cheap nowadays. You can spend, $1 and get crap like that. I mean, really.
Yeah.
That's
All right, let's move on.
I hate video games.
Let's talk about Activision and Call of Duty. So in Call of Duty Black Ops 2, so not the newest one, there is a character that resembles an Angolan rebel, and that the family of that person wants to sue because they're like, hey, he looks just like him, and he's basically the same person, so you owe us millions of dollars. This is not gonna go anywhere.
Yeah. No.
They will not win this lawsuit. This is they have a worse chance
Okay.
winning this lawsuit than Lindsay Lohan with GTA.
Yeah.
Because like whether this character is based off him or not, he is not the reason why the game sold millions.
Right.
So they will not win this lawsuit.
No.
No, it says 1 million euros in damages. What damages? I don't know. There's not really much else I have to say. Do you have anything you want to add to this?
Honestly, I don't know enough about it to have an opinion on it. So I'll just, like
Yeah, I just feel like this is one of those same cases where a game sells really well. It's very popular.
Yeah, it's
and then other people are like, hey, let's get some of that money.
right.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Let's talk about XCOM 2. So Firaxis, good friends of the show, very close. We're like BFFs. Almost. So Firaxis, they teamed up with acclaimed XCOM modders. The modding team is Long War, and they are a team of 3 people. Long War Studios, they're a team of 3 people, and Firaxis basically is working with them so that they can have mods out pretty much on release or close to release of the game. I think that's pretty cool because
I like Firaxis.
I think it's
or whatever it's called.
Yeah, like basically, one, it gets mods out quicker. For them to work with this modding team while the game is still in production and hasn't been released yet. I think it's coming out soon. I'm not too sure when the release date is. Next month. All right. So it should be, the game should be finished by now. But either way, so they're working with this mod team to get some stuff out, and they say that the stuff that they're working on is pretty cool, that it significantly changes the game. It basically it's a way for them to have the some example mods out at the door quick, so that other modders can be like, hey, this looks pretty cool, I can do something like that, or oh, this gives me an idea on a different type of mod I can make. And it's just pretty cool that they're getting with essentially fans before the game is even out, to give them the tools and everything to make these mods.
Yeah, I mean, stuff like that's always awesome, because not only does it help, it shows the fans and the modders and stuff, be like, okay, here, we'll help you out.
Yeah.
But it also, gives more, packs a better punch when the game comes out, because like, oh, mods, yo.
Yeah, and they said that they're working on multiple mods. It's not just one mod that the team is working on. So I think that's pretty cool. And for the most part, Firaxis, as far as I can recall, they've been very supportive of mods. Like with the Civ games, I can't remember if there were mods for the previous XCOM game. I don't think there was, because that game was very console oriented.
What, Enemy Unknown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were mods for that?
Yeah, that's what this team is from.
Oh, okay.
Team is from.
Okay. But like I definitely know with like the Civ games, there have been lots of mods.
A lot of mods.
Yeah. Like you can make a Santa nation.
I have.
So yeah, that's pretty cool. Do you have anything you want to add?
No, like I said, I really like Firaxis, whatever. I mean, Civ 5, dude. That's all.
Yeah. And that's it for video game news. I just have one non-gaming news. So, DC Comics. Did you watch this trailer?
Yes, I have.
You're shaking your head no.
I do not like Joker.
So DC Comics, they've been like chasing Marvel for a bit. They want to get in on that Avengers action. They want to make that their instant Avengers. Just add water.
Right.
That's basically what they're doing with this next Batman v Superman movie. They've shown some. They've revealed some stuff with Cyborg and Flash and Aquaman being in the movie, and the Green Lantern Corps being in that movie, and all that stuff. And they already have footage of the Wonder Woman movie, and that's supposed to be this year or something like that. So yeah, we got this Suicide Squad. So one thing that Marvel hasn't really done right, or they haven't done as well as they should, is get a good villain. Like they have Loki, they have Kilgrave, but like for the most part, they like in all the movies they lacked a good villain. Can you agree with that?
I'm thinking back, but yeah, from memory that I have, yeah, there's
Like
not been.
Guardians had Ronan, who was pretty boring. Thor movie, the second Thor movie had that dark elf guy.
Hmm.
Uh, like for the most part, they don't really capture a good villain. Which, for a good protagonist, you should have a you know as good antagonist.
So what you're saying is to have a good baby face, you have to have a good heel.
Yeah, yeah. For all you wrestlers out there. So here we go, Suicide Squad. They're like, hey, let's do our Avengers and have them all be villains at the same time. And the first trailer didn't really do much for me. But they released the second trailer. Well, this is official trailer 1, so I guess the first one was a teaser, I suppose.
I guess.
Oh, I know why this is called official trailer 1, because the first one was not their official trailer. It was supposed to be for Comic-Con. And then it leaked out, and then they're like, fine. This was supposed to be something special for the Comic-Con viewers, but since some people,
Oh, that's right. They released that terrible press release.
yeah, like
Oh, it was so
talking
bad.
down on the fans for
Oh, it
wanting
was
to see the
so
trailer.
awful.
Yeah. So
So
then they
condescending.
yeah. So then they
Oh,
released the trailer.
gross.
Yeah. So you saw this trailer, right?
Yeah, I see it.
I think this is significantly better than that previous trailer. I mean, I know you still don't like the Joker.
I don't know.
I don't like the tattoos at all. From what I'm hearing about the metal teeth, though, apparently, or at least there's a rumor saying that like they're gonna explain in the movie that Batman punched his teeth out, and that's why he has metal teeth.
Well, that's nifty. I
Because
just
Batman is gonna be in the movie.
the tattoos, man.
Yeah,
I'll go see it, but
damaged on his forehead.
whenever he pops up on the screen, I will be shaking my head.
Um, I think this is a better trailer. I mean, like I wish Killer Croc was a bit bigger. I mean, it's cool that they're using practical effects, but
Yeah,
he's still kind of small for Killer Croc, even though he's a big
right.
dude. Um, and one critique I have about this trailer though, that kind of has me iffy about the movie is the dialogue. I think none of the dialogue was any good. It's in this trailer.
Yeah,
Uh, it seemed like all the dialogue were supposed to be jokes, and all of them were a swing and a miss. Especially the Harley uh, jokes.
yeah.
I think they were all a swing and a miss. I know some people are complaining about her not having like a New Jersey accent or whatever. I didn't really have a problem with that. I just didn't think her dialogue was funny at all.
Right.
But I don't know.
Like
I'm
I said, I'll go see it, but I don't know. I don't know.
I'm also afraid that this movie will have too many origin stories
Yeah.
because you have how many characters,
Right.
and I'm afraid that they're gonna go into the origins of each of them, and that might take up too much of the movie. So is it going to be like a super long movie or something? I don't know. It just
Well, what they might also do is just be like, oh, they're all in prison. And then, oh, coming next year or the year after, Harley Quinn.
well, in the trailer there's one part where you see Harley Quinn like wearing a blue like uh, blue outfit that looks like it was before she went crazy.
Hmm.
Um, so it looked like maybe they're gonna go into her background a little bit,
Right.
but I don't know. Like, so last year DC released an animated movie. It was called Justice League: Gods and Monsters.
Hmm.
It was like an alternate version of the Justice League, the main three,
Right.
Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman.
Hmm.
Um, like basically they took uh like these D-list characters from the main universe and made them into the main characters of this new universe. So, for example, the guy who turns into Man-Bat, the doctor that turns into
Right.
Man-Bat, he is Batman.
Okay.
He turns into a vampire instead, so he is Batman. Um, Superman, he is, rather than being Kal-El, he is Zod's son instead, because Zod imprinted his DNA into the capsule that was sending the basically the baby wasn't conceived yet
Uh-huh.
with the capsule, so he imprinted his
Oh.
DNA instead of letting Jor-El do it.
Oh, I hate Superman so much.
So like it was a completely different person, and Wonder Woman was uh, one of the new gods
Okay.
rather than an Amazon.
Whatever.
So it was, within this, I can't remember how long it was, 90-minute animated movie or something like that. They were able to fit in all three of their backgrounds, and it worked pretty well. I liked it, but that's only three characters.
Right.
The Suicide Squad has a lot more than three characters.
Yeah.
So I'm not too sure. Plus, I mean, I'm comparing their animated film to their live action, which is like two different studios.
Right.
So their animated has been pretty much on point with almost everything they've been doing, and their live action studio has been playing catch up with Marvel. So I don't know. What were your thoughts when you saw this?
Like I said, I have trouble getting over the Joker
Mm-hmm.
because the Joker is such an iconic character,
Yeah.
and the whole tattoos thing, it might seem stupid to some people, but it's just hard for me to get over.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know.
Well, he was wearing his purple
Yeah, I mean, he had the purple
tux.
and green, whatever. It doesn't matter. You okay? Let's just throw the purple stuff, and oh, he's got green hair. Let's throw that in for nostalgia. But he still has tattoos.
All right. Outside of that, what do you think about the trailer itself?
I will agree with the dialogue being kind of weak, but look-wise, everything looked good. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, like I said, I'll go watch it, but every time Joker's on the screen, I will be shaking my head.
Mm-hmm.
When does it come out? I can't remember.
What does it say? Well, there we go.
August.
August.
August 5th. Okay,
Yeah.
so there's still quite a bit of time in between that and now.
Yeah. I wasn't too impressed with the dude that plays Rick Flag. He's the guy who played RoboCop in the new RoboCop, and like he had that like kind of can't really think of a better way to describe it than that like Wigger accent.
Whoa.
If you know what I'm talking about.
Whoa.
You know what I mean?
Whoa.
Like white guy trying to sound hood.
Well, what if it's a white guy that grew up in the hood? Isn't that still being hood? You ever think of that? You ever think of that there, Staffa? No? No? You didn't? Oh, go figure.
Rick Flag's supposed to be a military dude, though.
So, maybe the military dude grew up in the hood. He's trying to get out of the hood. So, he joins the military. Now what? What you got to say about that?
You can get the homie out of the hood, but you can't get the hood out of the homie.
That's right. Oh, you're silly.
All right. Let's stop the screen share. Hello, I'm back. How you doing? I'm back. I'm back. Yeah. So we don't have any listener feedback this week. We don't have Tim writing in letting us know what corrections, what facts we said that are incorrect.
Yeah, and he posted, he sent something in. It wasn't a fact. He said something about Smash being a fighting game or something.
Exactly. Smash isn't no fighting game. What is he talking about?
Crazy people.
I know, man. Exactly.
Keeping the feud alive.
Smash isn't a fighting game. Even the creator of Smash Brothers said it's not a fighting game. So there you go.
Bam.
Bam.
End of the feud.
End of the feud.
Done.
He even said it. He was like, it's not a fighting game. There you go. It's not a fighting game. So, anyways, if you want to write in, just like Tim, write into podcast@outofcontinues.com. That's the email address, podcast@outofcontinues.com. Some quick shout outs. I want to shout out to all the Australians out there. Oi! I'm a cotton boomerang.
Oh, I figured
Put the shrimp on the barbie.
I figured you'd throw out a Shadow of Mordor there.
You are not a Karagor. I'm quaking in my boots. So happy Australia Day to Australians. I want to give Tim a happy belated birthday because it showed up on Facebook. Like the day after, I think it was the day after last podcast went up. It showed up on my Facebook that it's his birthday. So I was like, well, a little late on that, but oh well. Happy belated birthday, Tim. I hope you had a lot of fun playing not fighting game Smash Brothers. Twitch.tv/SayIt'sTafa is the Twitch stream. I've been doing some of that. I was playing some Danky Kang the other day. People were watching. I guess that's what I gotta do. Just play some old games, and people will be like, "Ooh, I love me some Danky Kang."
There you go.
Danky Kang, gotta go fast. So twitch.tv/SayIt'sTafa. That's SAYEDSTAFA. Out of Capes podcast. It is back. We just posted up a couple of reviews yesterday. Well, 2 days ago, if you're listening to this on Monday. On Saturday, we posted up 2 reviews. I know last week I said it would probably go up Wednesday, but it went up Saturday because I forgot that the new show started, Legends of Tomorrow. And that's on Thursdays, and I don't want to record twice. It's just easier to record once. Don't want to record on Wednesday and then again on Friday. So either way, we recorded 2 reviews, one for Flash, one for DC Legends of Tomorrow. I'm not too sure if we're going to keep doing Legends of Tomorrow. That show is it seems like a sci-fi series. Like the sci-fi channel.
So bad.
Yeah. It didn't leave a good impression on either Eric or myself. Anything else you want to give a shout out to?
I got nothing.
Let's give a shout out to Mike Tyson. Congratulations on getting into EA UFC.
Get paid, son.
Yep. Let's give a shout out to. Trying to find his name real quick. Scott Cawthon. Scott Cawthon. Creator of Five Nights at Freddy's. Just be careful with what you're doing. Keep making games. Just be careful. And I think that's about it. Nothing else?
I got nothing new.
Oh yeah. Happy birthday to Ali.
Oh yeah, that
Belated birthday. That guy.
guy.
My brother.
Hater.
Yep. If you enjoy what you've been hearing, you can support us by liking us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. You can leave an iTunes review. You can contact by email. That's podcast@outofcontinues.com. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/outofcontinues. All those things that I just mentioned, you don't need to memorize any of them because you can just go to outofcontinues.com. That's all you need to go to. Just outofcontinues.com. And all those links are right there. All of them. You can give me a tweet. I'm on the Twitters. I post there sometimes. I'm at Sayedstafa. That's at SAYEDSTAFA. Or you can be like Wanderlei Silva and follow this other guy over here.
Yeah. I am at Iron Headbutt. That is IRONHEADBUTT.
Okay. Anyways, I'd like to thank my guest host for joining me today, Adam.
It's good being here. Now I gotta go watch stupid wrestling.
And as was it the Royal Rumble?
It is the Royal Rumble. Yay.
And with that said, I'm your host, Stafa. Thank you for joining us this week. I'll see you next week.
You.
You.